Hello everybody and welcome back to Hutan Pantai. In the previous episode I flooded this field, and as it turns out I probably shouldn't have done. Now as it was pointed out, we could just buy some saplings, but I actually do want to go down the route of just doing long grain rice if we can do. Is that going to empty over time, or is that just not going to empty? I don't know. Let's just speed up time. See what it does. Yep, that's going down. Wonderful. Ooh, that was actually quite satisfying seeing that drain away. So we do need to get the drill into here as soon as that hits 0%. I think that's probably 0. And then we get inundated with all the notifications saying we've got no space for wall milk and eggs. Perfect. Yep, so this is just going to be much faster than doing the transplanting, but the point is we have done a field of transplanted rice, so there it is. It's always going to be nice to experience that again. I don't know if you can sell. I think you probably can sell the remaining rice sapling pallets. So we'll have a bit of a tidy up once we have done the drilling. I think to do the drilling, the Zerian is rather tempting. Yeah. There it is. I was just going to say, where have I put my drill? Phew, it's nearby. And as you can see, we can't really move for seed. We might already have enough seed in the drill though. We probably do actually. But I will top it up. And I believe this is the last field that we're ever going to drill on Hutan Pantai. I don't think there's any more. Now, in a way, it feels like yesterday that I started this series, but then at the same time it kind of feels like it was a long time ago, like a really long time ago. I think it was about 7 or 8 months ago. Well, it was November. Yeah. Like, if I think back to episode 1, that feels like a year ago, but then if I just think of the series in general, like a time before the series, that feels like yesterday. Kind of hard to explain. Hopefully you know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, hopefully you have enjoyed the series. We have sort of got stuck in a bit of repetition at the end here, because that is what it is. We're trying to do the temple. That just means constantly processing wood into beams and planks. And there's not really another way around it. Well, there is. You make money through the fields and through other products, and then we just buy the materials, which we actually could still do. It turns out, thank you to let me just go and find out who it was. Can't find it at all. Just been trawling through my previous videos, and well, anyway, somebody left a comment saying that I had over 100 beam pallets left to make, and I did thank them at the time, so thank you again. It's just I cannot find, for some reason, the comment that you left. I suppose it could have been deleted, but either way, it probably hasn't, but either way, thank you. And it's interesting to know that we do still have over 100 over 100 beam pallets left to make or buy. It looks like we're almost there with the long planks, so that's good to know. Anyway, yes, let's just get this long grain rice done, and then we can say that we're done with everything. All the fields will be drilled, and then we can start managing fields such as herbicide spraying, and well, we do need to get more trees taken down. We need to get beams produced. I think probably the best thing to do is just to have the big sawmill set to beams only and have the other one set to both at the moment. That probably seems logical. Right, I think that is everything. It's just herbicide on the other fields and a bit of lime. I do still have some lime bags over at the store. Oh, actually, the lime spreader is still on the Massey Ferguson. So, yeah, that rice field really shouldn't take much. pH. Oh, did I already do it? It looks like I've already done it. So, it's just field number 4. Well, these two were never done by the look of it. And it's too late. But I can do field number 4. Let's just put it on here and just see what it says. Okay, well, it's applying something. Intermittent. It's like it doesn't need it, but it kind of does. I think it's smoothing it out a bit. It's putting a bit on. Oh, we'll just do it. We haven't really got anything to lose. We want this last harvest to be as good as possible. It's almost making the field look like the yard. Very similar looking texture from a distance. Anyway, yeah, we are pretty much done. I did buy enough lime in the end, so that's really increased the pH, or improved the pH of the fields. And now we can, thankfully, move on, because we've been doing this for quite a few episodes now. We're going to have to get the sprayer with the herbicide, and then I'm hoping after that we can get into the forest and we can replenish the sawmills with the trees. And actually, the water buffalo need a food top-up as well. So much to do. I wish we could just have like a 200,000 litre trailer. I know it would be highly unrealistic, but wouldn't it be amazing? It would save so much time. Okay, yep, so we've got liquid fertiliser in here. We can empty that just there. Let's go over to the store. We'll pick up some herbicide. Do we have any herbicide? That's herbicide. Probably not enough, but it is herbicide. Yeah, 341 litres. Well, it's better than nothing. It's funny, when you buy a pallet of herbicide, it comes up and says, fertiliser costs. I would have thought herbicide just is herbicide. It's not really fertiliser. That should be enough. So let's eradicate these weeds. I think I mentioned it in the previous episode, but there is now the mod which allows you to harvest peas with a combine harvester. So I think probably one of these two we would do with the combine, but hopefully not the big. Well, it might be the big one. No, we'll have to do the big one with the P-Viner, because I've spent so much money on it. But then if we do the smaller one with the combine, then that'll really speed things up. But yeah, I know it's a massive job, but we can get the worker to do most of it. We can just do the carting. But when I did a P-Vining contract before, in November, December last year, I remember that it was filling the trailer very, very quickly. So we'll always have to be on hand to drive the tractor. It's going to be pretty labour intensive, but it should be good. It's going to be fun. I'm pleased that I'm doing peas before the end. We also do have spinach in the far field. We will just have to rent the spinach harvester, but that's fine. It is expensive, but it's fine. Okay, so yes, this will take just, I don't know, 30 seconds in a time lapse, if that. And yes, then I will see you over in the forest. I don't think any more fields require herbicide yet, but they will do. They will do in the future. Let me just double check everything, make sure everything's actually drilled. Yep, that's all done. I'm pretty sure these have moved on to their final growth stage since the last time we were here. They feel a lot bigger, and that is very good news because it means we're going to get even more wood from the same area. I wanted to wait before, but obviously we just couldn't. We had to get the trees into the sawmill, and it's really paid off. But now, even better, getting 3 really big chunks, 12-metre lengths, from one tree. We're probably actually we're going to run out of space. That pile is already getting quite big. Let's start pile number 2. No! My worst nightmare. Oh, you want to go on that pile? Okay. Over you go. We do also have the big oak trees. I do still want to take down the big oak trees and put them into the local sawmill, the one which we own, because it's a lot easier just to transport it to there. But I suppose we could take some of the big oak trees to the top sawmill. Uh-oh. That one's stuck in my oak. Right. We'll just try and feed it out of there. Right, so yeah, I'm probably almost ready to go and get the lorry, because then we can clear the pile, see how full we are. These are all quite thick, so I suspect they're going to fill the trailer quite quickly. And we also do have our little baby sawmill in the top yard. It doesn't produce many pallets, it's probably about 1 pallet every 2 months, but that's still 1 pallet every 2 months, so I'm going to keep it going. Yep, that should be about right. So, what does the lorry... The lorry is still set up with the flatbed and the saplings. No idea where the saplings can be sold. Maybe the farmer's market? If so, we'll take all the dairy products that we've got down at Dairy 5 as well. Let's have a look here. Would you believe it? The price is nearly always good, although it never actually goes that bad. It looks bad, but it isn't at all. So they would have to go to the warehouse. Interesting. In that case, if we have got some cement products to sell, then we'll take them as well. I've seen the comments saying, can you sell the cement factory? I could do. We don't really need to though, that's the thing. We're not exactly what you'd call strapped for cash. That should do. Yep, so we will we'll stop off at the farmer's market for the dairy products. Out the way, everybody. Oh, and new red car. Oh, can you... the timing of that. Can you believe it? Right, so that's the dairy products off, and that's quite a bit of money injected into the bank account, and now we can go and get a bit more. Oh, quite a few. Very good. Oh, actually, no, we should be taking these to the dock, but you can't take rice saplings to the dock, so they'll just have to go to the warehouse. I am seriously looking forward to the new Scottish map in November. That is going to be just so amazing to see. And the seagulls, did you watch the preview video which Giants put out? The seagulls flying around in the harbour. Nice touch. Looking for the fish. And you. There's always one that doesn't want to go. I don't know why. Interesting. Right, okay. To the dock. And then we can finally just go and get our other trailer for the timber. Using my new super steep road. Well, I suppose it's not very new anymore. Using my road. Just doesn't sound as good. Doesn't sound as impressive. I'm using my road. Wow. Okay, now we must throw everything into the ship. Shouldn't take long, should be some good numbers as well. You actually do get the environmental score award for throwing them into the ship. I don't even know why concrete products would have an environmental score award. Why would they? But I'm not complaining. The more money the better. Can we do two at the same time if I'm careful? Up you go. Nice. Actually, there were quite a few pallets in total. We've done well. And finally. There we go. So, I'll see you in the forest when I've attached to the logging trailer. Here we are, bouncing over all of the tree stumps. Ah, yes, right, so can we fill it? Look at the size, look at the width, or the diameter of these trunks. They're really, really good. Could count the rings, but it seems to just stop. There's no inner rings. Yeah, it's almost a full load. We can squeeze a few more into there if we really want to. And I'm expecting this to be more than 30,000 litres for each load, because before we were getting 30, but the trees weren't as thick. These logs are really, really good. So I think that'll probably do. It looks like I did manage to do about one full trailer load from our first cutting session, felling session. So this can go further afield to the rented sawmill. If we can get up the hill. Come on, you can do it. You powerful thing. Also, I can't believe I've been using this lorry for 17.4 real hours. Wow. I don't know how many hours I've got on this save game, but I must be getting close to 300. Does it tell you in the statistics? It tells you the years. Oh, it does. 260 pretty much. 260 real hours. Good grief. That is definitely a record. I don't think I've done that on another series. Ooh, still got a few pallets of sawdust. No, wait. Wood chips. Sawdust. Well, I suppose there might be a bit of sawdust in there. Anyway, as I said, I'm really hoping for more than 30,000 litres here. It is currently completely empty. Yes, 43,000 pretty much there. So yes, it just goes to show that leaving the trees longer does give you a lot more, because not only that, but we'll have fewer trees in the trailer. Fewer trees, more litres, all good. So, kind of tempted just to cut an oak tree down, throw it into the trailer, and take that to the other one. Oh, it will need to be reactivated. I did shut everything down. We are still paying for it, but yeah, I did. I closed everything down, so wooden beams activate. I think that is all I'll do there. And we'll do both at the other one. And, well, the tiny one at the top yard, that needs to be replenished. Oh, it's looking a bit thinner, isn't it? I don't like it as much. I love trees. Tree coming through. Yeah, so as long as some of the tree, even if it's just a millimetre, is in the trigger, we should be alright. Yes, I have literally just towed a tree in. It looks a bit weird, but it works. It does work. If I can get to the trigger. So that's 21,000 litres. About half. All those other ones combined. So yes, both the sawmills do now have wood. So that's something. And now we just have the tiny one. So yeah, one of those oak trees would be too much for it. I could cut it in half. I think I've gone fell a few more. That should do it. And then any excess we can put into the medium-sized sawmill. Okay, switch that off. Back into the lorry. It looks like it probably is about a full load. Certainly enough for the tiny sawmill. Oh yeah, that was great. I don't know if the one underneath us actually wants to go in, or if it's just going to sit there. Oh, good. So we've got two. There's one over there, one here. But that is pretty much a full load again. It is quite scary to think that we do still have over 100 beam pallets to deliver, and we've delivered so many already. Oof. I think we'll just have to buy some. That's not a problem. I can do that. We're going to have a lot of money, so we'll just have to make as many as we can. Oh no, look, all that milk. We'll just sell them. Yeah, gonna have to just start selling stuff straight off, because we just don't have the time. We're never going to progress through the months if we keep putting all this attention into various things. Now I'm hoping just to unstrap, and it should, yeah, should take what it wants. Actually, it took more than I was expecting. I thought it would be like just a very small number of them, like 3 or 4. But it is full. 14,000 litres. So you can do beams as well. Oh, a beam pallet. Nice. And that is underway. So we'll leave it to it. Let's get down to the other one. Looks like I'm set up to do a bit of jousting. That does not look safe. Watch out, Walter. We're jousting with lorries. That one could become an issue. Let's see how we do. Come on. Take it. Right, okay. Unstrapping might help. I don't know why it's kicking up such a fuss this time. Unloaded. There. Yeah, I didn't want to take it from the bed. And it's actually not full, but it almost is. So we've got it to 46. The capacity is 50. Not bad at all. We can do more in the next episode. But this is a great place to leave this episode. Everything is working. Let's just teleport to here. Yeah, we've still got quite a few of these wood chip pallets that do need to go. But we've got a clear spawn point. So I think probably next time we'll feed the animals, which will only take a minute. And then we'll move on to May. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.